Hello and welcome to Bible Study with Alice, and today we're on day 11, Proverb 11 of our daily proverb reading. We're reading from the ESV translation, but you're more than welcome to join us from a different translation. As you can see, we are on Proverb 11. These videos are filmed in real time. Today's date is 11th of April 25 and it's a Friday. You can find the previous 10 proverbs in the playlist below. There is a disclaimer as usual, and that is one, these videos are unedited and also probably stumble my wording. Let's get started. A false balance is abomination to the Lord, but a just weight is his delight. When pride comes, then comes disgrace. But with the humble is wisdom. The integrity of the upright guides them, but the crookedness of the treacherous destroys them. Riches do not profit from the day of wrath, but the righteous delivers from death. 5. The righteous of the blameless keeps his way straight, but the wicked falls by his own wickedness. The righteousness of the upright delivers them, but the treacherous are taken captives by their lust. When the wicked dies, his hope will perish, and the expectation of wealth perishes too. The righteous is delivered from trouble, but the wicked walks into it instead. With his mouth, the godless man would destroy his neighbour, but by knowledge the righteous are delivered. 10. When it goes well, the righteous, the city rejoices, and when the wicked perish, there are shouts of gladness. By the blessings of the upright, a city is exalted, but by the mouth of the wicked it is overthrown. Whoever belittles his neighbour lacks sense, but man understanding remains silent. 13. Whoever goes out slandering reveals secrets, but he who is trustworthy in spirit keeps a thing covered. There is no guidance a people falls, but in abundance of counsellor there is safety. Whoever puts up security for a stranger will surely suffer harm, but he who hates striking hands in pledged is secure. 16. A gracious woman gets honour, and a violent man gets riches. A man who is kind benefits himself, but a cruel man hurts himself. The wicked earns deceptive wages, but one who sows righteousness gets a sure reward. Whoever is steadfast in righteousness will live, but he who pursues evil will die. 20. Those of crooked hearts are abomination to the Lord, but those of blameless ways are his delight. Be assured an evil person will not go unpunished, but the offspring of the righteous will be delivered. Like a gold ring in a pig's snout is a beautiful woman without discretion. The desire of the righteous ends only in good, the expectation of the wicked in wrath. One gives freely, yet grows all the richer. Another withholds what he should give, and only suffers want. Those bring blessings will in riches, and one who waters will himself be watered. The people curse him. Oh my gosh, Alice. 26. The people curse him who holds back grain, but blessing is on the head of him who sells it. Whoever diligently seeks good seek favour, but evil comes to him who searches for it. Whoever trusts in his riches will fall, but the righteous will flourish like a green leaf. 29. Whoever troubles his own household will inherit the wind, but the fool will be a servant to the wise of heart. The fruit of righteousness is a tree of life, and whoever catches soul, a wise is the righteous is repaid of earth. How much more the wicked and the sinner. So that is 11 complete, and tomorrow we'll be doing Proverb 12. I do apologise, there was a couple of times I stumbled. There was definitely a couple of times I stumbled there. So, it was written by King Solomon during his reign. We're not too sure when during his reign. It was, but it was during his reign. Obviously, we know that the original audience, when King Solomon wrote these Proverbs, were for young Jewish men who were entering into adulthood. And it's very similar to in kind of how it's, in the meaning of why it was written, to Proverb 10. And I say that because I do actually keep my post-it notes nearby, and when I was writing it out and doing my preparing, I was like, oh, it reminded me of 10. And also, when I film these, so I upload them to YouTube, and I will watch it to make sure that it's all okay and it's not too bad. I like to watch my own videos just to make sure that they are okay for you lot to watch, and that it's not too bad in how I do things. And I sometimes think to myself, oh gosh, Alice, I do know what I'm like when I'm watching. I'm like, oh my gosh, Alice, can't believe this. But hey ho, it is what it is. But when I was doing this, and I was thinking, like, it reminded me of Proverb 10. And so I was obviously going through my little box that I have a little box where I keep my post-it notes in. And I was like, oh, this reminds me of Proverb 10. And there's a reason why. So obviously it's written by the same person, and it's very much the same in meaning. So yeah, it's a contrast the path of righteousness and wickedness, but choosing the righteous. So that is basically what Proverb 11 is talking about. It's very similar to Proverb 10, as I've just shown you, but with Proverb 11, it's basically saying that, yeah, you have the two paths, the righteous and the wickedness, but you choose to go down the righteous path, to go down the good path, the path of where we all want to go down, basically. That's basically what Proverb 11 is trying to imply there, is that, going down the correct path is the path that we need to all go down. But where with Proverb 10, it would kind of talk about the two paths, going down the two individual paths, and what you kind of get from going down the two separate paths. But this one's basically is saying, yeah, you have the two paths, you've got the two paths to go down, but going down the right path, going down the correct path, will lead to plenty of blessings, and you'll gain more wisdom and more knowledge by going down the righteous path than if you go down the wickedness, go down the path of being horrible to people and just being absolutely awful. So yeah, so that is what Proverb 11 talks about. So I will write in the day and the date at the bottom. So it's day 11. Gosh, I gotta hold on to my book. 11. And it's the 11th of the 4th. Oh my gosh, I can't write. 2-5. It's fine, I'm not worried. It never phases me, to be fair. So yeah, so that's Proverb 11 complete. Tomorrow we'll be doing Proverb 12. Thank you for watching. Please like my content. I'd really appreciate it if you could do that. Please turn on the notification bell so you then get notified of content like this that gets uploaded to the channel. And also please subscribe to my channel. I'd really appreciate it, because I do appreciate my subscribers. That is actually my blessing from doing these videos, is getting the subscribers, because I don't do this for subscribers, in all fairness. I do this because I want to guide you all in a way that is easier to understand the Bible, because my thing is, with the Bible, I know it's complicated, and I'm fully aware of that, and doing this Bible study helps me to help you to understand the Bible in a way that is easier to understand, because the thing is, I know it's complicated and I'm very much aware of that, and if I can make it easier for you to understand, then you will want to understand and will want to enjoy reading the Bible and will want to get it out because it's a bit more easy and bite-sized to understand. And that's the other reason why we do one proverb a day, to make it easier. Because I could do 2 or 3 proverbs in one day, but it just takes the fun out of it by doing that, because that then becomes more complicated and we don't want to complicate things. I like to keep things simple and easy to understand. So that's why I do this. And yeah, it is, the blessings are getting the subscribers, but I don't do it for the subscribers. I do it so people can watch the videos and understand it and be all, that sort of thing. That's the reason why I do this channel. So yeah, thank you for watching and goodbye.